Now I've been sorting out my little veg area by the greenhouse here. I've given up on growing peas because they were drying out too much in the pots. But the carrots, they're coming all right, but they're only about 2 inches long, so I'm just going to leave those a little bit longer. And we've got the beetroots, curly kale. Now I've trimmed the biggest leaves off of there, given it a good water, and hopefully that'll shoot out again. And the chard I've put into 2 pots to give them a bit more space. Now I've got a cucumber here to pick, and there's quite a few more coming along, but that's on the cucumber plant that was the poorly one, so I'm pleased that that's actually got one ready. But the heat has really taken its toll on a lot of the produce and plants, flowers, whatever. I'll show you my tree in a minute. Now here in this other greenhouse, I've got a few tomatoes to pick. So take those off. Now this one here, this plant here, was a purple bumblebee tomato plant. And to me, that doesn't look a lot different, that tomato there, to the one over here, which is a piccolo tomato. So I was pleased it was growing, but I'm not very enthused with the fruits on there at the moment. But we'll see how the others come along. A few yellow ones through there. That's the yellow cherry tomatoes. And over here I've got the baby plum tomatoes. So I should pick all those. Now this is what I've picked today. The last of the strawberries. They're actually quite nice. There's all different sizes. Some are quite small, and others quite big ones, but I think there's a mix of different varieties of plants in the pot. There's some runner beans here. And this is the trimmings off of the curly kale, which I should be able to use easily enough. That looks quite fresh actually. And the tomatoes. So I'm quite pleased with those. Now just looking at some of these plants, they're not doing too badly on their washing up water. This is the grape, and a bunch of grapes up there. I'm still holding on, so that's good. Now this was the climbing nasturtiums. There's 2 plants in there, but I don't think anything is growing to its full potential at the moment because of the heat, and the wind has been really bad, and it's warm wind, so of course it's drying things out even more. But on the whole, not too bad. This is the Datura. I'm still waiting for the first flower to come out. I think it'd be lovely when they do open. And of course the runner beans, which are looking a little bit scorched and damaged by the wind, but they're holding on. Everything is sort of clinging to whatever they can hold on to at the moment. Now looking around everything this morning, I see that the fig has got a little baby fig coming. All the ones fell off at the beginning of the year, so I don't know whether that will manage to hold on or not, but it's something that's there. And that's next to the Alstroemerias. Fuchsia pot is nearly finished at the moment, but I've been doing some deadheading this morning, so hopefully they will have another flush of flowers. This is the Buddleia, but I haven't seen many butterflies, and apparently it's National Butterfly Day today. I haven't actually seen one yet, so there are not many here. But everything else is kind of holding on. Now this is the silver birch tree, and as you can see, a lot of its leaves are going yellow already. But I've noticed that a lot of the trees in neighbours' gardens are going exactly the same way. So I think it's not just lack of water, it's the warm wind. We've had so much wind and everything is just drying out rapidly. That's a shame. and the flowers in the pot round there. Fuchsia's holding on okay, and the lobelia sort of. Got a few little flowers there, but the nasturtiums have died off. But whatever we can save, you know, that's fine. It's the weather, isn't it? So we can't do anything much about that. This is the side border. Now this is the African Bride seeds that I grew, and I'm so pleased with those, so I'm going to leave those to seed and see if they'll self-seed as easily as the Persian jewels, because Nigella is so pretty and it's really dainty. Right, the delphinium flowers out now. That's on the plant that I saved from the little shop when they don't water them. Going along here, this is the other plant there. It's got lovely bronze leaves. I mean, it's not doing too bad. I mean, it was a little bit wilted down when I got it, so that'll be alright. But that's the perennial lobelia, so that should come back each year anyway. Cornflowers, they've been really spectacular, but they do need a little bit of a deadhead again, but the buds keep coming, so that's good. And I've got the 2 pots of fuchsias here, and some of those are in flower now. Now this is the border at the back of the garden. This needs a good sort out, but the cosmos, that's sort of coming along. Now down here, this is the dahlia that I didn't lift. Come through lovely. That's a really pretty orange, so that'd be nice when that one's out. Everything else is kind of doing its own thing. It's a bit scruffy in there, but I'm leaving these pods of the Persian jewels because they self-seed so easily, and they're just at the stage now, look, where all those seeds will just scatter themselves over the garden, and that will make a nice show next year. Now this is the rose that climbs up over the shed. I mean, that is absolutely gorgeous there. In the strong wind that was blowing over, so rather than it breaking, I just tied it back. But that rose always looks really pretty. And of course we've got the salvia, which is always reliable. And the bees love it. So I'll say bye for now, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.